City Girl, a reconstructed memory in 3 pieces by Danny Francis Montgomery. 1. Still some nights I hear the screams. The 6-year-old boy strapped down in solitary. A sweet boy, so quiet in the day that he sat like a shell-shocked survivor at some private war, staring at the gray pages of his coloring books while the older kid talked about suicide, acid, and math. But in between bed checks, his screams came through the soundproof door, and we woke up in the darkness, sweating our hospital beds, scared that the nurses might come next for us.
2. When the door sticks, I panic. Back to that 10 by 12 cubicle where the nurse with hard eyes said strip so she could check for drug stashes in my underwear and the toes of my shoes, or make sure I hadn't hit a spray can in my pant leg or strapped explosives to my stomach. And I sat naked on the coarse carpet of the psych ward as she clipped an ID tag tight around my wrist.
3. Monday, mandatory swim day, even in February. Daniela offers me half her cigarette. As we sit shivering in the showers with their cracked tiles and slime, she tells me her father beat her every night. So finally, she drank a can of lighter fluid. When she came out of her coma, the doctor prescribed her Prozac and sent her to psych. Out in the 3-foot pool, attendants stand at the slides, tell us to keep moving around and around when Jason stops and stands glaring. They remind him he can go back to juvie if he won't pave. That afternoon, my social worker teaches me to play hearts. Says it's a social skill that will help me grab a boyfriend, help me get better. When we would herd them together, the doctors scratching prescriptions on yellow pads, the nurses with their needles, all the attendants, social workers, lock them in solitary. But we don't have